Good.
I remember 9/11 like it was yesterday. I was on my way to work. I work for the VA in New Jersey. We're from New Jersey. And we lived about 45 minutes from New York. And I remember going to the VA, going to work that morning, and we were all watching TV like we usually do in the morning. And we seen these two airplanes crash through this building, and we're all not paying attention to what it is. And one of the girls said, "Wow, you see this accident?" And I was like, we all started watching the news together, and they said it was New York. So all of a sudden, after that, we heard a lot of noise in the VA, like, ambulance and, fire departments, and we all ran outside because we lived so close. All we had to do was look up in the sky to see, what was going on, and it was so dark out. It was real dark. I'll never forget. And the National Guard pulled up. It was the National Guards. It was other Army places from wherever, and they surrounded us with trucks and rifles to protect the vets because they were protecting all the VAs that were nearby. And they brought us water and everything because they said that, we all had to be escorted, those who had children. So I had to go get my kids out of school. And everybody went and got their kids, and they told us to go home and to be still. And, people were crying because the people that I worked with had family that worked at the Twin Towers. And they were crying and trying to call and everything. Nothing was working. And, the sky was dark. It got real cloudy. And then people were concerned because a lot of people who worked there lived in New York. So to get to New York was three ways. It was either the tunnel, it was the bridge, or it was another tunnel. It was the Lincoln, Holland Tunnel, and the Washington Bridge. Well, the Lincoln Tunnel has shut down. All the tunnels were built underwater. So everyone that was going under that tunnel, as soon as you got from under the tunnel, it was the Twin Towers. You were stuck under that tunnel, so people were jumping out of their cars and they were running, trying to get away and everything. And it was just a tragedy because people were crying, and it seemed like everybody just got together and formed a family type of relationship just for that one day because people were hurting because they lost a lot of family at that time. And, we were all hugging, our children and stuff because we knew some of our friends and stuff, and their kids were trapped and everything. They talked a lot about the people that were trapped, but they never told you about the children also that was trapped there. They said that all didn't get out, but there was some children that were hurt also. And that's what I remember about 9/11 because we lived and we lived near there, and we watched how dark that day was, and we will never ever forget it.